How many of you actually purchase things using your phone or use that in the buying decision cycle? Okay, how many of you see an advert, jump like an advert, a print advert, and you go, hey, that product looks amazing. I completely believe everything the company's telling me about it. Let me get my wallet out. Bing, right? No, well, maybe that was the baby boomer way of buying, but it is not the millennial way of buying, right? I think one of the mistakes we make as a profession is thinking we are different. Okay, and we are different, we are a bit special, like we have that going on, right, acknowledged. But we're not different in the way that our consumers, our customers are not different in the way that they're buying and choosing our practices. So I think the disruptive effect of technology is immense. It's an enormous mistake for us to imagine that we're immune to that. We are an evidence-based profession. We like to pride ourselves on this. We will discount anecdote the drop of a hat, right? When we come to making decisions about medicine, we want double-blinded, peer-reviewed studies. Well, we just have to look around outside our profession. There is plenty of very non-anecdotal evidence of things changing. That's why it's important to partner up and find people who get this, who can help you to do more of the stuff you're great at, because we will go so much further and so much faster if we can do that.
You don't have to do this all yourself. You choose a solution provider that you trust.
I wouldn't even dream of doing it all myself.
Yeah, and I think that's huge. Is that's one of the benefits in itself. Is it's the convenience factor just to the practice, just
right,
by partnering with someone who will take that off their shoulders. Yeah.
Correct.
The other part of that is the visibility piece, right? When you use technology, our practice management software, they're great. They're a database and they keep track of our clients and who they are and their medical records, but they're not equipped to give us the level of visibility that some of these technologies are able to give us, to be able to look at our compliance numbers, to be able to look at our email capture rates, to be able to look at client retention, the way that we really need to be looking at client retention. And so I think the level of visibility is huge with technology.
So do you feel that technology can help increase retention with clients in the practice if it's used efficiently?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In the last 3 or 4 years, we've grown from 93% retention rate to 98.4% retention rate of our clients. And part of that is visibility and knowing when they're leaving or when they're coming. But also we're meeting them where they are.
Right.
We're giving them what they're asking for with loyalty programs and apps and online pharmacy. And so we are building that relationship outside of the exam room, and we're touching our clients more frequently. About 4 years ago, we were using a home delivery system that was really clunky, and we couldn't get things to our clients the way that we wanted to, and it was hard to use in the practice. We figured out we were spending between 35 and 40 minutes per special order bag of food. And so I really literally was paying people to buy food from me. And so we ran into Vets First Choice. We were at a trade show, and we had a list of things that we wanted done. And so we said, can you help us with these things? And they said, absolutely, and then some. And we were like, all right, well, proof's in the pudding, prove it. And so I looked at this and I was like, this is amazing. This is easy to use. We can do this. We can actually do this. And so we implemented it, and it was for the sole purpose of food. And we said, you're gonna order everything else from our online pharmacy. And we were expecting a lot of pushback from our clients. And surprisingly, we didn't get that. And our clients really embraced it. And all of a sudden they started kind of ordering other things on our online pharmacy when we made it available. And within a year, we doubled our food sales. And it wasn't because we were recommending more food. We just were getting it to our clients. These things started happening, okay, we're doing, at this point, 3 years later, we're doing $300,000 a year on our online pharmacy. But in practice, the things that changed were, all of a sudden our service sales are going up by shifting the conversation, saying, these are all the products that we recommend for Fifi. But today, let's talk about her preventive care. Let's talk about blood work. And then they're saying yes, because they've got more dollars to spend today because we've shifted the product conversation, and then they don't consider those part of the veterinary purchase, right?
Well, this is all wonderful. I think if we were to sum up the conversation today, I think it's safe to say that technologies, while sometimes it might seem like an inconvenience, it can actually be your friend. To Dave's point, it can allow you to be a better veterinarian. It can allow you to spend more time doing what you should be doing and being a veterinarian and being there for your client.